Today's video is a really powerful one because I am going to be talking about 3 ways that you can use the law of attraction in overcoming challenges. Challenges that range from everyday little ones where perhaps someone says something and annoys you, to really big life transforming challenges that may leave you feeling hopeless or feeling like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. There is no way out of this situation. The law of attraction is a really, really powerful way to not only find the proper solution, the correct solution, but also to get things moving again, get things speeding up. So if you're feeling stuck or you're feeling like there's just too much going on right now and there's too much overwhelm and chaos in your life, today's video is just for you. One of my favourite quotes is by Dr. Wayne Dyer, and I refer to this quote quite a lot myself when I'm facing situations that are just so annoying and frustrating and leave me feeling like I just want to scream because I don't know what to do. And the quote is, when you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at change. And that's pretty much the same as saying, you know, is the cup half full or is it half empty? Every challenge that I've come across in my life, I now am able to look at and see it as an opportunity. And I want you to think about that for a moment, because it is such a powerful perspective to adopt during hard times, like at the moment where there is so much uncertainty and people might be telling you all these horror stories and making you feel vulnerable, making you feel like you are not in control of your own life, or you are in control of your own life. And there is a power, as you know because you're watching this video, there is a power that is much greater than every single one of us that is consciously and actively working on our behalf the whole time. What I want you to really, really think about is the fact that with these 3 tips that I'm about to share with you, these 3 ways that you can be overcoming any challenge in your life using the law of attraction, is that we are on a planet that is spinning in the middle of nowhere. Okay, now for someone, i.e. myself, who has had a lot of control freakish tendencies in the past, that's a huge concept, right? Our very survival is dependent on things that we don't even understand. How and why is it that we're on a planet that's spinning in the middle of nowhere? No human in history has been able to answer that question conclusively. So the 3 ways in overcoming challenges using the law of attraction is, number 1, positive aspects. When we are going through really hard, difficult times in our life, i.e. a breakup, or perhaps a job loss, or starting a new job, or getting into a new relationship, okay, whether we're getting rid of the old or embracing the new, either way, positive aspects will always serve us, because I'm a very big believer in something good always comes out of something bad. And this really helped me when I was going through my divorce. And I got divorced. My divorce finally went through it was November, I think it was around November, it was 2019, it's not long ago, you know, we're talking 8 months ago. And that was a really difficult period for me. I left my husband. It was August 2017, and the reason the divorce took so long to go through was because he didn't want to get divorced, and there was just so many delays, and it was a very messy situation, and a lot of changes took place in my life during that time. But the point is that, you know, that heartbreak, I've got to be honest and say that it's been the hardest thing that I myself have ever gone through in terms of a challenge. And there were so many conflicting emotions. There was a closing out of the old energy and an embracing of the new. But for such a long time, I felt stuck in the middle. One day was really good and the next day would be terrible. And positive aspects was something that I depended very heavily upon to pull me out of that dark space, that dark night of the soul. That's the expression I'm looking for, dark night of the soul, where you really go within and you feel like you've been ripped to your very core and your bare bones, and there's nothing left but just pain and heartache and fear and anxiety and a sense of powerlessness. Positive aspects is something that I used to sit down and I would write, and I used it to think about mine and my ex-husband now, and my ex-husband's relationship, our marriage, and all the good things that had come out of that, and also the good things that I was now experiencing and sort of moving into, that the universe had guided me towards. And that really made all the difference in how I was able to change my perception of what was happening to and around me at that time, and pull me out of that feeling of I don't have any control here and I'm powerless and everything is happening to me and I'm just a victim. So right now, if you have a situation that is really intense and it has left you feeling in a sense of chaos and a feeling of I don't know what to do, and there just doesn't seem to be any solution available to me, sit down and write down all the good things that are coming out of this situation that you perhaps are already starting to see, or what you can really grasp from this situation in terms of learning and growing. Perhaps it is pushing you out of your comfort zone. Perhaps it's forcing you to come up with new ideas and ways of being, because every single problem in our life is really, it's an opportunity to do things differently. And when you're overcoming challenges and using the law of attraction to help you overcome these challenges, you've got even more power on your side, because you've got a power that creates worlds in your corner, fighting on your behalf and orchestrating things in a way so that whatever is going to be shifting and changing, it is moving in your favor, and it is bringing you more into alignment with the person that you are born to be, your greater, most highest version of yourself. The second way in overcoming challenges, using and working with the law of attraction, is to focus on the outcome. Focusing on the outcome. So let's say, for example, you are in a relationship, and it doesn't have to be a lover, it can be a parent, it could be a friend, a colleague, maybe your boss, anyone. And you keep having the same sort of dynamic with them, where they'll say something that really annoys you, or it's upsetting and it's hurtful, and perhaps you want to speak your mind, and perhaps you are feeling like, you know what, this isn't okay, I need to address this. Now, with that kind of situation that just seems to sort of go round in circles and there's no progress ever being made, what a really good thing to do is to just focus on the outcome and ask yourself, okay, this particular person, let's say, or job or relationship, you can apply it to anything, this particular person that's in my life, this source of aggravation that keeps repeating itself and upsetting me, what do I actually want to achieve with this? Do I want this person in my life? Do I want this job? Do I want this relationship? And if there's nothing really in it that I can think of that is serving me, then perhaps it's time to let that go. Or perhaps if it is a relationship that's worth saving, or a job that you really do want, and there's many positive aspects, which is why number one comes in handy, building on that, what's the outcome? What is the direction that I want to go in with this particular situation? Do I want something better, or do I want to improve the current circumstances? And you can use this to assist you when it comes to visualization. Visualization is a very powerful method where you just literally close your eyes and you start to imagine things and start to tell that new story in your head in the way that you want it told. So let's say, going back to the friend example, you decide, you know what, I really do, I like this friend a lot, and we've had such good times together, and we go way back. You know, I've known this friend since childhood, and there's many good positive aspects about this person. I want them in my life. You meet up, you don't want to have these little stupid arguments. You want to just have a good laugh, and, you know, maybe go out and go to a party, or maybe just go for a nice walk in nature, you know, whatever it is that you're into, however you spend your time. And that's what you want to focus on, those elements of the relationship where you can do all of that and really have a good time and enjoy each other's company, so that relationship is nourishing and enriching, right? So you close your eyes and you simply imagine that. You imagine a, you know, sort of stereotypical day scenario where you're together, and what are you doing? Where are you going? What are you wearing? What are they wearing? What can you smell? What can you see around you? What are the colours? What are the noises? Really step into that experience and play it out in your mind, just like a child, you know, when you were little, using your imagination and playing make-believe, right? That's what this is. It is all about make-believe and just stepping into it and really feeling the feelings of that desire and being there, spending time with the outcome, not the way in which the outcome will unfold, but the actual outcome. The middle bit is up to the universe. Let the universe take care of all of that. Your job is to just focus on the end result, which is where the desire is, which is then going to help you right now, today, to adopt that role and actually become, in terms of your behavior, start thinking, right, am I actually playing the role of this particular outcome that I keep envisioning? Because that's what I need to be doing. And it's a mind training tool, so your mind starts to see things actually as you want them, because your mind is so powerful and it doesn't know the difference between reality or imagination. So when you give it that information, it will start actively seeking ways to bring it about, which means that your behavior, your attitude towards these little things that are said that might, you know, piss you off, you're going to start thinking, no, I'm not going to dwell on that. And watch what happens. Everything else will start to be orchestrated in a way that you will look at and think, do you know what, I can't believe this is magic. And it will be, because you will be focusing purely on the outcome and leaving everything else to the universe. The third and final way in overcoming challenges whilst working with the law of attraction is, and this is one of my personal favorites, is working with your inner child. Your inner child is a part of you that is fearless, that loves fun and adventure, and that doesn't give two hoots about what anyone else thinks. Your inner child is powerful and just wants to love and laugh and have a good time in life. And after all, that is why we're here, right? To have a good time. We're not here to struggle and stress. So working with your inner child is a way for you to almost, like, you know, when you were little and you used to play make-believe with your friends in the park or in the garden or wherever, at school, in the playground, and you know, you'd set up these little scenarios in your mind and everyone would have their role. This is how I want you to use your inner child when it comes to overcoming challenges. I want you to look at it almost like as a play. So let's say, for example, it's a situation at work where you know, you're fed up and it's just that the energy feels stuck and it feels stagnant, and you're wanting to kind of just feel more happier in your workplace or in a relationship. You can apply it to anything, and really start in your mind to see everyone almost like a character in a pantomime or in a play, and use your inner child to see the fun in it all, to see the sort of funny, ironic side of it. Because remember, like attracts like, and this isn't about blame, this isn't about feeling guilty, but it's important that you remember we attract everything towards us, not necessarily what we're wanting, but what we are. In current present times, we are attracting towards us what we are in this given moment. So with future, envisioning the future is really good, and it's a powerful way to change the present. But when we're in the present, when we're stuck and we have no choice in facing the challenges that are coming at us, by looking at the fun in it and thinking, right, how can I kind of play this in my head and make believe and pretend that it's actually just one big joke, really. And I don't mean to trivialize, if there's something serious going on in your life, this isn't the best option for you. I would try the first and the second one primarily. But this one is good to handle as things are happening to you, little stupid situations that would get you down. Start seeing the funny side in it and start spending time with your inner child, thinking, right, well, if this is just a game and this is just an adventure and the universe is bringing me stuff that I currently am and aspects of people that are just mirroring and reflecting who I am, how can I use this to my advantage? How can I have fun with all of this and shake things up in a good, positive way? And literally act and behave in a way that a child would. When we look at children, children are so innocent and they don't care. As I said, they're fearless. They're so pure when they're born, and they have no fears, they have no insecurities. They don't get all trapped in their mind of, well, what if this and what if that, and all these horror stories. They literally just take each day as it comes, and they think to themselves, well, you know what, I just want to have fun. Is this going to be fun? Can I play? Can I make a game out of this? What's in this for me? That's how they see the world. That's how they see life. And it's only as we get older that we begin kind of taking life so seriously. Life isn't meant to be serious. It's not meant to be a struggle. So when it comes down to overcoming challenges in our life, stop taking it all so seriously, because with the bigger stuff, that's different. When it's life-changing, that's a whole different story. But when it's everyday little things that are just sort of constantly stuck on repeat, look at the fun and the adventure in it and look for the excitement, because when you do, the universe will step out and it will help you to find more and more and more of it, so that you begin attracting exactly what you are. Fun, adventure, and excitement. Inner child, your inner child is all about that, and that's all it wants. And let's face it, as adults, we don't have much of that in our lives on a daily basis. So to really tap into that energy is going to help you to align not only with your desires and the final outcome of what you're wanting, but also it's going to help you to align with the possibilities that are surrounding you right here and now, that the universe is bringing to you. With overcoming challenges, for a final thought, it's really important to remember that the universe is always looking out for us. There is no such thing as evil or bad luck. There is only well-being and goodness and kindness and love. Look at Mother Nature, look at the human body. We are surrounded by miracles that we don't even understand or can fully explain. When you align with the beauty and the magic in life and within the world, you are going to become a magnet for all of those things. So there is no such thing really as challenges. Every challenge is just an opportunity for us to grow and to evolve and to align with more and more of the person that we want to be and with our heart's desires. And the universe will give us the same lesson over and over and over until we say, right, okay, I've got that one. Let's move up a level. Let's shift this energy and let's ascend, because now is my time and I'm ready to receive what I am wanting. Regardless of whatever challenges you're facing right now, remember that the universe is always working out on your behalf. There are so many things happening around us that we don't understand. So see this time and this period, whilst applying these 3 tips, just see this as a period and a time for you to get ready to be ready for everything you're wanting. And this is just a transitional phase. That's all it is, and it won't last. If you would like to fast track all these opportunities and results to your door, then I have come up with something amazing that is going to help you to achieve it in just 14 days. It's called the Law of Attraction Miracle Process, and the feedback that I have received from it is amazing. So check it out below and start fast tracking all of your opportunities towards you right now. Until next time, thank you very much for watching my video, and I will speak with you again very, very soon. Take care.